Welcome to Chicken Yard Sports. I am your host, Yak Blunderland, along with my co-host, Earl Blasterson. And we got a non-Thursday night football game on Thursday night. Whoever scheduled this Thursday night game fucked up because the Rams Seahawks does not belong on a Thursday. It belongs on a Sunday night or a Monday night.
Yeah,
And
NFL, your Monday night football is showing.
yeah, and it was a pretty decent game. We got a little bit of everything. It was the battle of the fucked up fingers tonight as Stafford fucked up his index finger right before half, and then Russ dislocated his middle finger in the third quarter, and we had a rare Geno Smith appearance.
Which was hilarious. I mean, where did they even find that guy? He's like Jesus being resurrected on the third day. Like his career was fucking dead, dude.
Oh, dead in the water. And yeah, somehow he ended up on the Jets, which good for him because that's the most cush job in the league,
You mean
behind
Seahawks?
Russ. Yeah, what did I say?
You said the Jets.
Yeah. Well, he used to
He
be
was
with the
on
Jets,
the Jets, yeah.
and that is the least cush job in the league. No, just backing up Russ. Doesn't have to do shit, and honestly, looks pretty similar to Russ. He's like the dollar store version of Russell Wilson.
Yeah, discount Russell Wilson, but he looked like he was going to win that game for him when he came out. I mean, those first two drives he had were solid as shit, especially
98 yards.
touchdown.
Yeah.
Especially that touchdown to DK. Like, I was watching it just like, man, like, they're not looking too bad with Geno. But if you're the Seahawks, like, it's full on panic button mode if Russell's finger is actually hurt and he misses any amount of time, because it's never been more apparent than now how much that team relies on him. He's the entire team.
He is the entire team, which, yeah, I mean, if he's going to be hurt, they're fucked considering, are they 1-4 now? I mean, like, they're running out of time.
2-3. Yeah.
Are they 2-3?
If he's out for 3 games and they go like 0-3 while he's out, that's going to be the season basically.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, their season's slipping away as it is. 2-3 in the NFC West. Every team in that division is stacked, and they're going to be going nowhere fast if they don't turn it around pronto.
Yeah, because what do they have? They probably have at least 4, 5, or 6 more division games left. So yeah, that's going to be some tough sledding for them. Also, the Rams look so fucking good. Like, their offense is just chunk play after chunk play. I think they said towards the end that Woods and Kupp had combined for like 19 catches and like
242 yards.
Yeah, 242. Like, that is insane.
Yeah. I mean, they played 1-2. They've only played 2 divisional games, so yeah, they got 6 more against beastly opponents, and yeah, we'll see how it goes for them. Or I guess 4 more, excuse me. But
and poor Jared Goff, the breakup went way better for Sean McVay, and he's glowing up so hard. Like, you can tell he's just rock hard on every drive watching Stafford actually execute his offense. It's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, and Stafford had the finger injury, but he actually balled out. I mean, he threw for over 250 and I mean, looked like a beast the entire time.
And it's crazy, like this McVay offense, when he tosses these bombs, it's like there's nobody in the same zip code as the receiver. Like, the guys could not be more wide open. It's just
obscene. We've talked about it in the past, but how the fuck do these receivers get so goddamn wide? I mean, against the Seahawks, that's one thing, considering they're just a trash defense. But they're always so open. Like Cooper Kupp, every time he catches the ball, I swear there's not a player within 10 yards of him.
And Cooper Kupp is just turning into such a monster this year. I mean, he's just balled out every single goddamn game. It's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, say what you want. Like, DK also had a huge game tonight. I mean, he caught that touchdown pass on Jalen Ramsey and was just like inserting his will on everybody. He, despite the binky, he is a man's man, and God, it's comical watching him just like do stuff to other grown men that he should not be able to do.
Well, DK is like 1 in a million specimen. I mean, like 6'4", like 240, and he runs like a 4.3 40. Like, He's the only one of them. He's the definition of a unicorn for the NFL. But yeah, he's an absolute beast.
Yeah, and this was the first game in a minute that I haven't heard the announcers talk about his 3-cone drill like 5 times. It's like,
right?
Dude, we get it. He's not the best route runner, but he's still a specimen.
Yeah. And we do have to talk about that double punt though, because that was like full on tinfoil hat NFL conspiracy type shit. It's like they're talking about how you can't punt the ball twice, and then the refs call it like it was going to stand, the play was going to stand, and then on a dime, the ref in the booth and the announcers were just like, oh yeah, I guess you can punt it twice.
Yeah, I know. No one knew what was going on. It was the most Thursday night football play of the night.
Yeah.
I guess they had to add something to make it a Thursday night football game. And yeah, it's just like no one could agree on anything. And it was fucking hilarious.
And after that block, Michael Dixon was looking like Michael Vixen at first when he just picks it up one-handed and starts running it. And you're just
but actually, dude, that one-handed scoop was nasty.
It was so nasty. Like, that was one of the most athletic plays of the night. And it's just the punter. And then, yeah, definitely, Roger Goodell calls in from the league office and he's like, we don't want this football game to get out of hand. So you're just going to call it down at the 10-yard line. Because they even threw a flag on the field.
But no one knew what to do.
And if I have to be the Alex Jones of football YouTube commentary and call out these conspiracies for what they are, I'm happy to take that on, because what is that? I don't understand. 1 second it's good and the next second it's not good. I don't understand. Or I guess the opposite. 1 second it's not good, then it's good. It's just bizarre.
No, but overall, I mean, it was an entertaining football game. It was never more than one possession. Well, I guess it was barely more than one possession away when the Rams started scoring in the second half. But yeah, it's like each of these teams too, they just pick one of their receivers that's going to ball out every week. And it's like a different receiver. It's like, you know what? This is Robert Woods' week. Yeah. You know what? This is DK Metcalf's week. Last week was Tyler Lockett's. Last week was Cooper Kupp's. We're going to switch it up. And someone has a big week every week.
Yeah, and it's great. I mean, the Seattle roster is just really light on defense. And when Russell can't play at an MVP level, like when he got hurt tonight, they really are rudderless. They're just floating in a sea of ineptitude. But this game with Russell healthy, these two offenses could put on some real barn burners in the future. So looking forward to that. But overall, I mean, it was just a solid game. The first half was a lot of punting, but other than that, it was a great Thursday night game, and we're never going to get this quality of teams on Thursday night probably for the rest of the season. So
yeah, because what's next week? It's Broncos versus Browns. So the Broncos will show their ineptitude, and
it's actually they're bringing back the 0-16 Browns.
For the game. yeah, exactly.
Half the guys are like in their late 40s by now, but they're bringing them back just to keep the Thursday night football going.
Because why the hell not?
But I would say that is going to do it for us here at Chicken Yard Sports. We will see everybody on Sunday. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to follow along. I am Earl Blasterson, joined by Yak Blunderland, and that'll be a wrap.
Cheers.